am K. Prakash, working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, SNS College of Technology. Today we are going to deal a case study on the real-time applications in the industries, manufacturing industries related to sensors. So before going to the topic specifically, generally we have a small discussion. So before going to the topic, let us discuss what is meant by sensors. Okay. So what is the use of sensors? So sensors are normally used to detect the presence or absence of an object and then convert it into a signal. So this signal can be received to the end mode as a beep sound or any digital form. So this is the use of sensors. So these sensors have wide applications in manufacturing industries, food industries, and in transportation. So in all the real-time applications it is applicable and used in wide scope. So if you take the sensors, so there are different types of sensors. So if you take, we can discuss about the proximity sensors. So what is the purpose of proximity sensors is? So the proximity sensors are the sensors which are used to detect without any contact. So that is the basic principle behind the proximity sensors. So we can go with a case study. So if you go for an manufacturing industries where the production takes place in line, if you take this is a workpiece or if any object, so if it is in a conveyor, what happens is this workpiece will be moving in these conveyors from one place to another place with the help of these drives. So this is done automatically. So if this it is a single process or a single product, it can be easily judged. Whereas if we go for multiple or many number of products like this, so if there is a continuous flow of productions, for example, if you go for the bottling plants, so the drinking water which is produced, or we are having some the Coke companies and the 7-Up packages which is made in PET bottles are packed in huge numbers. So there the major batch production and the production is taking place automatically, where all the processes are taken in a flow where from the initial position, from the washing of the bottles and then filling, and then after filling, fueling of the cap, and then finally coming to the package stage. So all the places it is applicable. And if you take the production at the last end of the packaging sessions, so we want to count the number of the products to be counted before the production. So because if you see in the real time, if you go for a shop, you can see the packets or the bundles where, so the number of items are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. It is totally 10 in a pack. So here, as we approach this case study with the design thinking concept, the first one is the empathy. So what is empathy is, we want to have a real-time feedback, or we want to see what is the real-time difficulty which is taking place in the batch production in the industries. So what is the real-time problem is, when the thousands or number of pieces which is production is made more, so it is difficult to count each and every time. So what happens is, this is the biggest drawback to count manually, where we need a labor. So what happens there is, when we go with the manual calculations or counting, so there is a chance of mismatch in the count. They may leave the. So we have discussed about the empathy. So coming to the ideal part, here the batch productions. So if you want to count this, we are using sensors. So in this batch production, so if you take this is an belt conveyor. So in this belt conveyor, the continuous movement of the product takes place. So whenever the product is moving here, what happens is, it is detected easily. Okay. So when you are doing this, so this can be easily counted for the more number of products. So in our manufacturing industries, so where the products are made through these conveyor belts. So here the sensors can be used. So not even the sensors here. So as this is an robo, we can use for picking and placing also. So whenever it comes nearer, it can send a signal where it can be picked. So here we can make the number of parts. Here it is arranged in a sequential position where when the object comes nearer, the pick and place robots, when it comes nearer, it can sense an object. So and then some signal can be sent to hold this. So this is the real-time applications in the manufacturing industries. So why this is needed in our day-to-day life? So all the conventional mode are from the initial stage, but now everything is converted into automation. So as automation is converted, so we are going with the accuracy and we want in the reduce of human labors. So when the production is, if you want to increase the production rate and if you want to minimize the time, so these two factors are taken into account. One is the time factor and is the improve the productivity rate. So how to improve the productivity rate? By reducing the time. So this type of sensors can be used in our real time in the manufacturing plants, so that what happens is the production rate can be increased with less number of times. So the production rate increases. As the production rate increases, it directly affects to the economy of the company's profit. So the day by day production rate is increasing, then the target can be met easily, and even if there is a demand high during some peak hours, so it can be adjusted to this technologies. So thank you. This is about a case study on the need for the sensors. Thank you.